What the heck is going on with you, Lakers? Screw that, man. I'm not gonna fight right now, man. Freak out here. What's up, people? It's your man Urban Lover coming from your mama's basement. I had a video earlier right after the game, but I decided to get away from that because it was a rant, me going off like a 5-year-old kid, and it was late. I'm saying a lot of crazy, idiotic things, and it just wasn't worth it. Real quick, the Lakers, see, first and foremost, we have to understand and realize this. I don't care how bad the San Antonio Spurs are. Greg Popovich is a good coach. The Spurs, I knew they were going to come out playing hard. The funny thing is, when you're playing against the Spurs and their referees, it's going to be kind of hard to beat the Spurs. The Lakers dominated 3 quarters. But that 4th quarter, we checked out. We allowed, as much as the fans were mentally destroyed by the referees, so were the players. You can tell that the players, majority, not all of them, but some of them, especially LeBron James, checked out in that 4th quarter. You allowed the referees to get into your head to the point where you basically just gave up. And that's basically what happened. The Lakers gave up. Stopped playing defense. You can look at the whole 4th quarter. Once they, LeBron James went to the, he attacked the basket like on 3 different occasions, no foul calls. And he was just sitting back there complaining with the refs, and he just checked out. Straight up checked out. But this is my thing. Luke Walton, when we was up by 12 points, when LeBron James went to the bench, and Lonzo Ball was running the point, and we was up by 12 points. When he brought LeBron James and all the veterans in, this is the reason why I do not like that hockey rotation. I don't like it. This is just me. He should just brought LeBron James in. Let the young guys stay in. The ones that were contributing, take out whoever needed to take out in order to replace with LeBron James. But I would definitely tell LeBron James, continue to let Lonzo Ball run the point, and you just play off ball. Lonzo Ball was going at it. And I know a lot of people might say, well, the ball is better in LeBron James' hand, which I'm not disagreeing with you. But the point is, at the same time, sometimes you got to know to be humble and say, you know what, here, big dog, you go ahead and just go ahead and finish the game off because you're doing pretty good. Lonzo Ball was doing good to me. Him, Kuzma, they had a good game going. And LeBron James was struggling at the beginning. He started picking it up, but he struggled. And then, like I said, he started picking it up. But, he did have 11 assists. This is the first game that, besides Kobe and Paul Gasol, if I'm not mistaken, where 2 Lakers both had, assists. Lonzo Ball, it's another game where Lonzo Ball looked pretty good. He was 5 for 16. He took more shots, but he looked it good. He had 11 assists. He had 1 steal. Played pretty good defense. Like I said, when LeBron James went to the bench, they made their little run. And this come down to LeBron and Luke Walton to acknowledge that these guys made a run to separate the margin instead of just sitting everybody. And then on top of that, you sit Lonzo Ball for a long period of time. Now, before anybody start to say fire Luke, I'm not saying fire Luke because Luke fits LeBron James. You already know, I don't know why people keep talking about Mark Jackson and all these X and O coaches. It's not going to work with LeBron James. LeBron James is a prideful dude, regardless of what you think, regardless of what you want to believe in your head, in your mind. LeBron James is not good when it comes to X and O coaches. He like a coach where he can also drive and do what he wants as well. Not saying that he wants to do 100% strictly LeBron James, but he wants some say-so in the offense. X and O coaches ain't going to give you that. They're going to make you run what they choose that they think is best for the team. And a lot of time that transpires to coaches and players clashing, and then the coach getting out the door. So Luke Walton is safe. Forget if they get rid of him at the end of the season, that's a different story. But he's safe. We had a chance to actually go up a little bit more because the West, like I told you guys, the West is tough. Every game we play in the West is a meaningful game. We cannot sit there and just collapse like that. We collapsed in the 4th quarter. We had this game. And we looked good. Matter of fact, this is our first loss in our purple outfit. But we looked good. Kuzma dropped 27. LeBron James still looked good. 35 points. Like I said, that 4th quarter, we checked out defensively. JaVale McGee had a double, 12 rebounds, 12 points. Lonzo Ball had 13, 11. You know what I mean? So Josh Hart ain't really do much, but he played pretty good defense, like I said, the first quarter. But DeMar DeRozan was getting every call going for him, and also that ghost call that they called for Josh Hart on DeMar DeRozan. You know, that's why I'm trying. That's why I said at the end of the day, you know, regardless of what the ref do, when you play against the ref and the player, yeah, it's hard, but you cannot let them mentally check you out. And that's what happened to the Lakers. They mentally checked out. You cannot let that happen. You got to continue playing through and beat the ref and them. It can be done. Shaq and Kobe did it many times. So when somebody say it can't be done, it can be done. You know what I mean? Many times we had to play against the refs. And let's be real, sometimes the other teams say the same thing about our team when our teams are getting calls that they shouldn't be getting calls. So it goes both ways. The female ref, I'm not going to beat on her so bad because she did make a lot of bonehead calls. But that's the way the NBA is, man. And I'm not going to stress it. It's a loss. We take the loss for what it is. We come back tonight. We play Memphis. Another tough game. We got to win this game. We don't want to go on a losing streak. We want to go up, not down. So put this game to the side. Just come out playing. But I mean, shucks. Only one really carried that team was DeMar DeRozan, 14 for 18. And I knew that, you know, they ain't gonna let them Spurs lose so much because Spurs is, you know, one of those teams that draw ratings. You know, get what you want to think of it, but that bench freaking killed us. Bertan and Poelli, you know what I mean, and Patty Mills and Bellinelli, whatever. They came out and just freaking shot us, shot the lace out, man. Especially Bertan, man. The guy, like, I think he's what, 6'9", 6'10", I think, or something like that. And his release on his 3-point shot, he got a good a lift on his shots. And it was just he was knocking them down. And this goes back to what I said before, where the Lakers supposed to ran these guys off the perimeter. Matchups, you know, where you have somebody tall on them, but the quick switching, sometimes you'll catch a smaller like a Josh Hart or Alonzo Ball on this guy. And at the end of the day, you know, it goes back to what I said before. They checked out, especially LeBron James. LeBron James checked out in that game. In the fourth quarter. I ain't saying the whole game, but in the fourth quarter he checked out. Because he wasn't getting the calls from the ref. He let it get to him. He didn't play to his caliber. And eventually he's going to tell y'all at one of his press conference meetings, something like that. He let the ref get to him. I don't know if he probably already said it. I didn't check the thing because I've been busy. But it is what it is, man. You know, you win some, you lose some. This is one game we should have won. You know, it would have been good because then right now we'll be sitting at 16-9. But it's all good. You know what I mean? Golden State and Houston, all them guys are still struggling. You know, OKC lost. Denver lost. So we still right there in the pack in the mist. Like I said, the West is deep. So you're not going to go in every game expecting to win every game. Even though we as Lakers fans, we believe in our heart that we should have won, which we should have. But like I said, we allow the refs to dictate the game, and that should never come down to that. Anyway, it's your man, Herbal Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section, tell me what you think. It's not really too much to talk about. It's a little frustrating because we lost, but at the end of the day, you have to understand that, you know, when you let the ref get into your mental, ain't nothing you really can do. You done checked out mentally, and that's what happened. So anyway, y'all take care. Oh, one more thing. For those that keep saying that we need to trade Brandon Ingram, for those that say we don't need Brandon, and like I told Don Tizzle, I don't really watch those little stat things where, you know, I think Brandon Ingram is like ranked, I think 38 in defense, where LeBron's like 31, something like that. I don't really watch that. What I watch is on the court. Brandon Ingram is surely missed. His defense is surely missed because his 6'9", his length does make problem on that perimeter. He's missed, so I think we're missing. He's not going to be in the Memphis game, so the game after that he should be back. But we definitely need Brandon Ingram at that too, because once again, you know, and I'm not taking away nothing from Josh Hart or KCP, but Brandon Ingram with that length and be able to get in that pink and knock down them shots is what the Lakers are missing as well. You know, when you only got Kuzma and LeBron James that's really putting up, you know, over 20 points and nobody else. You need that third score. And I don't mean that Brandon got to drop a 20, something like that, but somebody that's at least dropping 16, 17, 18 points. We need that. You know, we need somebody else to take a lot of pressure off LeBron and Kuzma. And that's why they try to get Lonzo Ball to step up, which I understand. But Brandon Ingram will be back after this Memphis game. We definitely need Brandon. And like I said, I'm not really feeding into the trade rumors. To me, they're just rumors. I don't really get into them. I think the Lakers are pretty good. They're okay. You know, a lot of fans want them to go ahead and get another star and, you know, win a championship now, when, you know, right now we're looking at an opportunity where we can get, there's a whole bunch of free agents at the end of the season. So we can pick through the litter. Hopefully we get to land one, because it's like 4 good ones that's coming out. So, you know, we don't have to, you know, pressure ourselves to hurt and do this. Matter of fact, 5 is DeMarcus Cousins come back healthy and strong. So it's a lot of guys that we can pick through. Ain't no point us rushing it to be, you know, oh, we just hurt, need to get a champion, you know, we need to get another player to get a championship. We don't need that. You know what I mean? Patience is a virtue, and some of us don't have patience. You know, and I know some of y'all gonna say, well, we waited 4 or 5 years, blah, blah, blah. Man, the Lakers just won 2010. Cut that bull crap out, man. Seriously. Y'all guys be like, sometimes be going off, man. And I'll be like sitting there trying to tell you guys, like, man, there's teams in the NBA that haven't even seen the finals. There's teams in a whole lot of leagues that haven't even seen the finals. So be fortunate and be thankful that the Lakers are one of the top 5 teams in the league. To be thankful that the Lakers are a good organization and they're putting their team together slowly. Because what y'all fail to realize, LeBron James 34. How much more do you think he have left in the tank? And I know y'all say, well, that's the reason why we should get another player. Yeah, but that's the thing. We got young players that can carry the team while LeBron James get rest. I've been saying this over and over again. And also I've been saying over and over again, the reason why Lonzo Ball need to have the ball in his hand, because it's a proven fact that when Lonzo Ball had the ball in his hand, the Lakers look much more fluent. They score easy, and they push the ball to get the defense off balance. I know a lot of people say, well, the half-court set is cool. Yeah, it's cool, but not all the time. You got to be diverse. You got to mix it up. Steve Kerr said it best. You got to mix it up. You can't just keep doing the same thing over and over again because teams get used to your formula. So if you run and you get the defense off guard, especially when you're playing a veteran team like the Spurs, you want to run them. You want to wear them out and tire them up so they can bring in their bench early. Then you be physical with their bench to make them force back their starters. You don't just give them space to let them shoot jumpers on you and make the average player the best player on the team. We've been doing that the whole season. But that's the thing in a nutshell. And I said over and over again, I said I like the idea Lonzo Ball had the ball. And I respect LeBron James because in these last couple games, LeBron James has been feeding them. But this game right here, when LeBron came in after he was up by 12 and tried to take over, he should have continued to let Lonzo Ball carry the ball. We know Luke Walton ain't going to say nothing because he ain't going to say too much to LeBron James because he know that if he say the wrong thing, he's out the door. So he's not going to say much. He's going to go with the flow. But at the end of the day, LeBron James, when he came back in, should have told Lonzo Ball, here, big dog, go ahead, you continue to run the floor. I'll just feed off of you. He had to come take over. We were up by 12. LeBron James could just play LeBron James, fed off of him, and Lonzo Ball could just kept going. Matter of fact, it was a play where Beasley had the ball. You heard LeBron James like, Beasley, give me the ball, give me the ball. But he'd be going before going across half court, and Beasley gave him the ball. This is the main reason why I say at the end of the day, why I say about Rajon Rondo. I know a lot of people might disagree with me, but this is the main reason why I said it, because when Rajon Rondo's in the game, he does, when LeBron James demand the ball, Rajon Rondo will go ahead and just bring the ball across the court and set up offense. You know, and not saying he waved LeBron off and up like that, but he's an alpha male that knows what's needed for the team in order to win. And it doesn't become stagnant. And I'm not saying Lonzo Ball makes it stagnant. And I'm definitely not saying LeBron James, but LeBron James has his own system that he likes to run. But sometimes you got to see that that system ain't going to work all the time. You don't have guys just laying around the perimeter watching to see what you're going to do, and then they're just waiting to shoot threes. I like it when Kuzma attacked the basket. I love when Brandon attacked the basket. Even though Brandon might not hit the free throws, but that's what I like. I like when Lonzo put the ball on the floor when he needs to score, when he needs to. But I also like to see Lonzo making extra passes to set people up for easier shots. That's what I like to see. So at the end of the day, it is what it is with the Lakers. We still are in it. We're still in it. We just gotta not allow the refs to mentally check us out. And I hope that LeBron James see this of how Lonzo Ball plays. So you know what? I'm going to continue feeding him and continue to help him and get him where he needs to be. Because you notice Lonzo Ball is being much more aggressive to the paint, which I don't mind. I just don't like them selling for threes. That's my thing in a nutshell. Anyway, it's your man, Urban Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comments and tell me what you think. I love you guys. Y'all be blessed out there. And most of all, please be safe. Take care.